the guitar the way I did. I basically spent the first 10 years up here playing open chords and throughout here wandering the pentatonic scale. I could not and I would not play triads. You wanna know why? Because they looked awful. Who wants to learn 500 new shapes? Well, imagine my surprise when I realized that a lot of them are actually very easy to play. And beyond that, you don't have to know every single shape to begin using these to add value to your team. I want to show you today some super easy triads, just regular major and minor chord triads. I want to show you how to play them from just one position on your guitar, and you can use this position in all 12 keys. So if you got just 3 minutes, let me show you 4 chords that you're going to use the rest of your guitar life. If you're playing modern worship music, you're going to spend your time on the 1, 4, 5, and 6 of your major key. The 2 would be the next most common, and then the 3 after that. And of course, we don't play that diminished chord unless we're playing gospel turnarounds or something. Those 4 numbers are really important: 1, 4, 5, and 6. So let's say we're in the key of C. The first step, we're going to find our C note on our E string right here. Then we're going to take our first finger and just lay it across these 3 strings, just like this. Our finger is going to stay in this position the entire time. And then we're going to use these 3 fingers to add notes. So it looks just like this. Here's our 1 chord. All I'm doing is adding this note right here. Now we're going to keep adding 1 note at a time. If I pick my 4th finger right here, and you'll see why in a second, this is my 6th chord. Okay, let's go back and forth between the 1 and the 6th chord. 1, 6. 1, 6. All right, let's add the 4 chord by just adding this note in there. Let's play all 3. 1, 6, 4. Let's do it again. 1, 6, 4. Let's go backwards. Pull 1 note off at a time. Here's our 4. Pull this note off for our 6. Pull this one off for our 1. Guys, that's like 75% of the songs that you play on Sunday, you could play with those little shapes right there. Now we have 1 chord left in the big 4, right? It's the 5 chord. So what do we do with this 5 chord? This must be really difficult, right? No. All we're gonna do to play our 5 chord is take it a half step back and then take this note that was here and put it there. Recognize that D shape? So remember, we're in the key of C. This is our C note here. First finger goes across. This is our 1 chord. And then for the 5, take it down a half step, do that. Let's go back and forth between the 1 and the 5. 1, 5. 1, 5. So our pattern is 1, 6, 4, 5. We're going to play it in that order. 1, 6, 4, and then 5. One more time. 1, 6, 4, 5. What about the key of A? You just find the A note on your high E string right there, finger across, and this is our 1 chord, our A. This is our 6 chord, our F sharp minor. This is our 4 chord, our D. This is our 5 chord, our E major. What about the key of E flat? No problem. Find your E flat note on your high E string, finger across. 1, 6, 4, 5. Well, wait a minute, this is all numbers based. How do we take a chord chart with a bunch of letters on it and turn those to numbers? Gosh, that sounds pretty difficult. If only there was a video that covered that in 3 minutes or less. Well guys, these triad shapes are gonna get you a long ways, but just wait for a second. Because the triads I just showed you are common major and minor triads that you're gonna find in any music book out there. But so much of the time, the guitarists on these worship albums are actually playing triads that are even easier than these. I call them ace triads. Check out this 3-minute video here and I'll show you how it works.